Hello everybody, thank you for coming by. I'm here to do a guided love message. It's the full moon in Aries today. So that's the completion of a cycle that dates back to the new moon in Aries about 6 months ago in April of this year. So take a look and see in your life, what were you manifesting around that time? Now is kind of the completion of that. I felt very compelled to come to the table for a love reading today, which wasn't planned. So somebody out there might need this message. That said, this is for anybody, any sign. If astrology comes up in the reading, of course I'll mention it. I'm going to open off here with overall energy affecting this situation from the romance angels. What do we have, please, for whoever this reading is for? Don't forget, you guys, you don't have to resonate with the whole reading for it to contain messages for you. And also when we're dealing in love, especially, energies could be vice versa, interchangeable. They can mix up throughout the reading. We have new love. Wow, no wonder I was feeling compelled. So some of you out there might be experiencing a new love connection or will soon. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. On the bottom of the deck, we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So I'm getting a kind of a paused energy. It could be that that full moon completion is bringing about something that you wished for back in Aries season. With this new love, that could have been when this started. So we'll see. Let's, what do I want to do here? Let's do a true love reading card. What else do we have, please, from this deck? For whoever this reading is for. Who is this message for? Spiritual maturity. Wow, I love this card. This is about having learned and earned a lot of wisdom along your path so far. So you may have had a number of romantic relationships in your past that have worked to ascend you closer to your highest truth. So this new love situation could have something to do with that as well. Okay, let's get some star codes on this. This could be astrological energies present in your chart, in somebody around you, or just overall influencing the situation. Get these under control. What do we have, please, from the Star Codes Astro Oracle for whoever this is for? We have Saturn. Saturn is Capricorn's ruling planet, but it is all about timing and lessons and the things that constrain us, the things that hold us back. So we'll see what comes up with Saturn. Where is Saturn right now? Okay. All right. Those all came out as a bunch. Oh, interesting. We have the 10th house, Capricorn's house. So we have the planet and the house of Capricorn here. That might mean something for you. We also have the 11th house, the house of Aquarius. The 7th house, all houses in the house of relationship. Let's get one more. But what I'm getting here is that this is all about, with that spiritual maturity, it's about what's going to benefit your life. The 7th house represents our relationships, long-term committed situations. And it's also about perfect partnership and perfect balance. We have community involved in that too. So it's about where you belong. Virgo. You might be a Virgo, you might be dealing with a Virgo, but nevertheless, we just left Virgo season, so this could have something to do with that period of time. Virgo is a sign about what's good for you, what nurtures you, what systems you build and habits and routines in your life that keep you healthy and on your path. Okay. So these are some of the questions that could be coming up around this new love situation. Does it fit in with what you want to create in your environment? Does it enhance your world in any way? Does it give you that sense of belonging and community and nurturing support with Virgo showing up here? Okay, so let's go to the good tarot. Let's take a look at what's happening in this situation in the recent past. Because we do have that spiritual maturity. I'm just getting the feeling that this is an existing relationship. In the recent past, we have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is all about going after what you want with passion. With Saturn here, there's something preventing that from happening. Or you may have learned a difficult lesson to do with your approach to relationships. You might have, it could have been a very passionately impulsive situation, and in the past you learned certain lessons to do with that. Whether you were pursuing somebody in particular, or it just represents kind of an energetic lesson you learned. Saturn is the taskmaster after all. Let's see what this 10th house, Capricorn's house, where are you right now in this situation? Let's take a look at this relationship and where you're at. What do we have, please? In the present, where is this situation? The Four of Swords. All right. So to do with that lesson of learning in the past here, it could have been before that your experiences in relationships were somewhat immature. They were based on passionate, impulsive energy that got you into situations that perhaps taught you some difficult lessons. Now in the present, we have the Four of Swords. So obviously the card before is the Three of Swords. Pain, heartbreak from the past, learning difficult lessons. The Four is the reintegration of the self. It's where you withdraw from painful experiences to truly absorb and understand what you've been through and what you've learned so far. Big energy about learning here. Four of Swords is also presently right now. You're not engaging in anything. Swords are all about communication. So there could be a need to communicate in this particular circumstance. And it could be towards a new person. Let's see where you're headed in the near future in this connection. What is the near future of this connection, please? The Ace of Swords, clarity, conversations, communications. So we're going from the Four to the Ace, out of that time of withdrawn silence. This is about actually now communicating and speaking your truth. It has the community card involved with it, so this could be somebody that you know that's already in your environment. Let's see, somebody around you. We have the Queen of Fire wanting to make herself known. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The Queen of Fire is very magnetic, very passionate. She follows the guidance of her heart. Now, from the Messenger of Fire to the Queen of Fire, this is about somebody who has learned those difficult lessons from pursuing things too quickly, too impulsively. The Queen of Fire knows where her power lies and holds it with honor. You can see that it's her heart that illuminates her beauty. And that's falling with the 7th house of relationships. Whoever it is you've got your eye on with this new love energy, it could be somebody that you've experienced a lot of physical attraction to as well. But it's here in the 7th house of partnership, so there's more than that involved in it. Let's see what the challenges. Okay. Let's see what the challenges are in this situation, please. What are the challenges? The 8 of Fire, movement, communication, forward motion, things getting moving. And it's here with Virgo because you might be taking this time to think, and clearly you are with the Four of Swords. Reintegrate from what you've learned in the past. It's interesting. What I'm getting intuitively here is that in the past, perhaps you thought this Knight of Wands energy would be more like this Queen of Wands, which is who you see yourself building a relationship with. The same amount of passion, the same amount of energy, but handled with a lot more spiritual maturity. This is graduation. So you've learned some difficult lessons about situations like the Knight of Wands in the past. And now what you want to head towards is a Queen of Wands. Okay? But the challenge here with Virgo energy, digest, it says on the card, and the 8 of Wands, the challenge is movement, action, communication. The 8 rises out of the 7 of Wands, which is an energetic block. So in the challenge right now, you might be holding things back because you're recovering. You're in a state of restoring from a past of heartbreak. And also of standing in your own authority on who you are and what you want now. Let's see a potential outcome. What is the potential outcome in this situation? We have the 9 of Wands. Now, interesting, the 8 is the challenge, and in the outcome, we have the 9. The 9 is all about perseverance. Here's what I love about the Good Tarot. This is a Leo card, and she's holding the stars for guidance. Star is Aquarius, the opposite sign of Leo. So what this is suggesting to me is that it's a time to stand back, really, and take a look at the fight you fought so far and how much further you have to go. It's all about holding on to hope, that which is guiding you from your heart. It's the Wounded Warrior. It's my one more step card, and you are to the achievement. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Ace. There's the final step, the Ace of Fire. That's what the Wounded Warrior is harnessing in order to actually have the passion and belief in yourself to be able to achieve your goal. I love it when I see the Ace of Wands with the 9 out, because that means it's within reach. It's almost there. The Ace of Wands comes in like an opportunity from the universe. It's a Roman candle to the heart, basically. And it could be coming at the hands of this Queen of Wands. We'll see. I just feel like I want to look underneath of that. The Hierophant. Taurus's major arcana. The Hierophant is all about commitment. It is about commitment to yourself and your own spiritual belief systems. But it's also about commitment to what you want in your life in general. Okay. With the Ace of Fire there, that's the final step. And then comes in the commitment energy, whether, again, that's about being more spiritually committed to who you are and what you want, or committed just in a more general sense to what you hope to achieve. In the past, you've experienced a lot from this Messenger of Fire. Now, the problem with the Messenger is that there is no spiritual maturity behind it. With the Queen, there is. I'm going to clarify. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite. I haven't used it in a while, but I was feeling drawn to it. The Classic. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Okay, the cards are definitely chatty. We have the Empress. The Empress is divine feminine energy. Now, in the past, you might have been involved with somebody who embodied this kind of Messenger of Fire energy, maybe. This Empress here, the Empress is a creator. She can take anything that comes her way and transmute it into something more beautiful. Something that could grow. Let's see, why is the Empress here? The 10 of Swords. Okay, yeah. So you've learned difficult lessons, right? By mistaking an Empress for a Knight of a Knight of Wands here. The 10 of Swords is the end of a long and difficult learning cycle. It's having come to certain realizations, and now you're able to release those swords, those lessons. You can see how his hands are laid down here, making a peace sign. That hard part, that part of dealing with people who act like this Messenger of Fire is over with for you. You've learned the lesson with Saturn here. Okay, so now you're integrating what you've learned in the present tense. You might have ended a relationship with someone in the recent past who was in and out a lot, who only showed up for the passion. 9 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles. Okay. And the King of Swords. Air energy, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Now you could have that in your chart. That could be someone around you, but we do have the 4 of Swords here. So this is about restabilizing after the end of a difficult situation. Now, having learned your lessons, you've arrived. Again, I'm getting this spiritual maturity. The 9 of Pentacles is a very mature card. It's about understanding that you're able to create your own stability, that you've learned now how to stand on your own 2 feet. You've recovered. There could have been a financial loss in this situation you had to leave behind in the past. Let's ask that. What did this 10 of Swords carry with it? The 3 of Cups. Water energy. Okay. The 3 of Cups with the 10 of Swords. Oh, I see. So what you've learned in the recent past is that coming in and dabbling in the energy of passion kind of led you nowhere. The 3 of Cups, something came to an end. It could be a lifestyle. It could be your lifestyle. Like maybe now you're ready for this Empress energy to come in. That's also a possibility. But with the King of Swords here, it's about you making a very wise decision about what it is that you want to create for your future going forward. We know what you learned in the past. Party time is kind of over here. Now it's time for you to really understand where you want to go next. What do you want to achieve with this 10th house of achievement? Let's go to the Ace of Swords in the near future. That's the clarity and communication. I just said clarity and we get the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is all about being in a mental trap of your own making. It's kind of like you feel stuck in indecision. You're not sure. And that's partly because you're all stuck in your own mind. The King of Swords here. Okay. Were you trapped in the past? Whoa. All right. Now we have the King of Wands and the Three of Swords. Okay. So with the King of Wands and we have the King and Queen of Wands. The Three of Swords is interesting because we have the Four of Swords there. It's like you're recovering from some kind of, again, heartbreak from your past based on passionately pursuing things. There could have even been a third-party situation that you found yourself engaged within. You decided to put that to an end because it only leads to heartbreak. And that's what you've learned. So you're holding back taking action. That's why the Four of Swords is here. You're holding back your own passion and taking action in the present tense because you're kind of up in your mind about this Three of Swords. It's like you're still afraid that by making this choice with this new love, it's going to lead to heartbreak that you recognize, part of your pattern of the past. So you're unwilling to make a move or a decision with this King of Swords until you get some kind of clarity. Now in the near future with the Ace of Swords, we have clarity. Let's see, what is this clarity? Okay, we have the Two of Wands upside down. I don't read reversals, you guys. The Two of Wands is all about picturing what you want to do next, you see? There's that ace that came into the picture. Now you have a choice. Where do you see this fitting in with your future? Do you see this fitting in with your future? That's what you're trying to get clear on here. Does it fit in with your world? The Hanged Man is a holding back energy again, seeking a different perspective, kind of surveying the landscape as it lays ahead of you because now the road has changed. Based on what you've learned, you put something to an end that wasn't fulfilling to you, that ended up causing you heartbreak. Now you're trying to get clarity on whether this new situation will. The Hanged Man is about seeing things from a different perspective here, visualizing your choices and your future with a different kind of clarity, one that now comes from having integrated back in the Four of Swords, heading towards the Queen of Fire here with the 7th house. Beautiful. Let's see. This is the person around you. What about this Queen of Fire? It's representing partnership. The King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. 3 kings. No emperor yet. Who are we missing? The King of Cups. Emotion. Speaking about your feelings. But with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Fire here in the 7th house, that's like, that is a combination that you see leading to stability. The King of Pentacles is very committed. In other words, not investing time, energy, finances, anything into something that's not going to grow. With the 7th house, it's all about partnership. Why is the King of Pentacles here? The 5 of Cups. Interesting, because as you can see this 3 of Cups that spilled over? All of the hope, the promises, the emotions, all spilled out. And the 3 of Cups is what lays back here. What came to an end with this 10 of Swords. So there could be a period of time where you're looking at your past and mourning it. Looking back with regrets at all the time, energy, and emotion that you maybe spilled out into areas that didn't lead to stability. But what's behind his back right there is the 2 of Cups, the partnership. And that is kind of like the King of Pentacles realm. The partner. You might have regrets about not committing in the past as well. It's like maybe in the past you treated this situation with this Queen of Wands, you came in as the Knight of Wands, so you weren't taking it too seriously. And that 3 of Cups had to be put to an end because party time is over. It's time to take this more seriously. That could be possible too. 8 of Fire here in the blockages. That's getting things moving. And we have a lot of stuck contemplative energies showing up, including the 5 of Cups, which when you think about it is a very contemplative card. It's like, here's what I'm leaving behind because I want to go to the true partnership. 8 of Fire is the challenge. Communication, movement, passionate action. 10 of Cups towards your ultimate emotional fulfillment. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio here. So you're taking time to really determine whether or not you want to take action on this, even though, whoa, we had the 9 of Cups come out. 9 of Cups. Does this represent your ultimate happiness? And what are you leaving behind in order to pursue it? 10 of Cups, please. Why is this here? 8 of Cups. I love that. Here's why. Because where you're headed is towards the 2 Cups. That's what's missing from your picture. And this is about having the courage to walk away and seek that ultimate emotional fulfillment. The 2 of Cups here and the 8 equals the 10. This is about you going after that partnership, that emotional fulfillment. Let's see this 9 of Fire in the outcome. The King of Cups. There he is, the 4th king. And that's where the Emperor comes in. The Emperor is the perfect balance of all 4 kings. So there's some kind of an emotional burden here. This is the key element. Your feelings, what you're actually sensing on an emotional level here. King of Cups, please. It's like your own feelings are becoming quite a burden to you. And not talking about them with the 4 of Swords, the Hanged Man, the 2 of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. More earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. One more. It's about putting in the work. 2 of Swords, indecision, Knight of Wands, which is how the thing started. This is, do you want to work on emotional commitment? Because we also have the 5 of Swords, which is a card of surrender. It takes me back to back here with that peace sign and that surrender. Are you ready to put to an end that party lifestyle? Okay, 8 of Pentacles, King of Cups. Page of Pentacles, is that what you're working on? To bring in a message that contains your emotions in it. To get something started that you've been building on for a while here. You might want to bring in an offer of stability. Or, you know, it's just the beginning. But look what's on the bottom. The 10 of Pentacles. That's the home, the supportive environment, the lasting commitment, the legacy. We saw that with the Hierophant card that came out. So you're working on this and coming in with something more solid. Interesting. To the Queen of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. We have the King and Queen of Cups and the King and Queen of Wands. 2 true pair situations here. But it's your mind that's holding you back from pursuing this. The Queen of Cups is where you want to go, and you've been working on building something stable towards this for quite a while. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Why is the Queen of Cups here, please? Okay. The 5 of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Star. Okay. The 5 of Pentacles is about not accepting small comforts. You see this couple out there on their voyage in the snow? They could go into that church or whatever that is and accept those 5 Pentacles. But since the ultimate goal in tarot, of course, is the 10s, you want to get to the 10 of Pentacles. This is about having belief that you can have what you want. That committed situation. There's the Star card. Remember I mentioned that? Aquarius energy, I mentioned that in the 9 of Wands. Holding on to hope, to what you've been trying to build and manifest. You can do it. And it has to do with this Queen of Cups. Okay. But what is, I don't understand the challenge here. Okay, 2 more for the challenge. The Knight of Swords and the Tower. Wow, air energy. This is quick communication. This is come in saying what you need to say, knowing what you know, and it's going to bring about a big change or a sudden unexpected shift in this situation. With this 8 to the 10 of Cups and the partnership. That's what you want to pursue. But it's coming in as a challenge here. Why? What's the holdup? The Justice card, Libra's major arcana. Libra rules the 7th house right here. You want what's going to bring you your ultimate justice and balance. And that's the hesitation. Because you're kind of looking at what you've been through and where you want to go. And whether or not this new love represents that for you. We have the World on the bottom of the deck. The completion of a cycle. And the beginning of a whole new world. That's what the tarot does. But also, with the World card here, you could be dealing with a distance. Let's go to another deck. Let's go to, I want the lights here, which is here. Okay. Is there anything more you can tell us about this 10 of Swords, 3 of Cups in the past? I want to see if this was an affair that you now regret having because you realize that it cost you a relationship with the Empress. That could be where your regrets are coming from with that 5 of Cups. You're like coming in and being like, no, really, I am committed though. I regret those actions of play in the past. Now you're coming in with King of Pentacles energy, ready to commit here to this Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands energy. And there's regret. Why? What about this? Was this a third party situation? Was this an affair? The 10 of Cups. Because it cost you the 10 of Cups. Or you realized it wasn't going to lead you to the 10 of Cups. 2 of Wands. Yeah, that's what you want for your future. You're like, enough 3 of Cups. That's not enough. I want 10 cups, and in order to do that, you've got to build it with another person. So you're kind of looking out over your future and saying, that's what I want. Is this the person I can build this with? Let's get some cards of advice. What advice do we have for whoever this is? The key here is to hold on to hope. That's where you're being guided from. What you wished for, the Magician and the Star. This is what you wanted. The King of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups. This is telling you to come forward and express that. To offer, now this could be an apology, because we do have 5 of Cups, which is regrets here. It could be an apology. It could be a message of love. It could be a confession of feelings coming now from your state of commitment, the King of Pentacles. This is the last King of Development before you reach Emperor energy. It goes Wands, Cups, Wands, Swords, Cups, Pentacles. That's where the stability comes from, the balance there. This is talking about you coming in and admitting your feelings. The High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. You're not speaking. You're keeping this to yourself. The advice is the Knight of Cups. And what? What about this Knight of Cups? What should be delivered here? Is this an apology? A confession? Ace of Swords, the truth. And the 8 of Cups, again, willing to go after your 10 of Cups, which we see twice, as well as the 8 of Cups. Twice. One more. And the Sword of Truth. The Sword of Communication and Awareness. Okay. 8 of Cups. The Emperor. No way. Out comes the Emperor. The 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So again, maybe you've been waiting and holding back and building towards something more stable because you don't want just a détente. You've learned your difficult lessons from that. Now, whether that was something you've already been through with this person, I don't think so though, because we have new love here. So if this is you settling your player ways, finally that part of you has come to an end. You're now ready for the Empress, and that's what you're after. That's where you're going to go. Because why? You've built yourself towards the Emperor. You've made yourself into the perfect match for your perfect match. Why is the Emperor here? When it comes out with the 4 of Pentacles, as it did, it is all about your own stability as well. Getting yourself to a place, again, where you have enough to offer, stability-wise, in a committed situation. Why is the Emperor here? The Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius major arcana. The Wheel of Fortune is about destiny. It's about divine timing. And it's about following the guidance from the universe. Also, it's about what you put into place in the past now coming to fruition. It's like that complete cycle, right? The moon. The full moon. What about this wheel? The King of Cups again. We have the King of Cups in the outcome. This is your destiny, for sure. And I think you're very well aware of that. 9 of Pentacles on the bottom again. It is about getting yourself into this Emperor status, admitting how you feel, and then getting this thing going. That's really the complete message. And holding on to what it is you want to manifest. So from this lack mentality of the 5 of Pentacles to the magic of what you truly wish for. And there it is. Okay. But you've been really building yourself up, leaving behind certain things in the past that never brought you to the place you wanted to get to. You've learned those difficult lessons now. I see that you're holding back, pardon me, action and communication and your feelings. They all come with cards of holding back. And it's because you're trying to achieve a certain level before you come in and talk about how you feel. That's amazing. We have the World again on the bottom of the deck. Okay. And that's going to bring the completion of this cycle for you. Very interesting. Let's go to the wisdom of the Oracle. What else do we have, please? A loyal heart. See, that's why the King of Pentacles is coming up. It's because in your heart, you're loyal and you're tired of that kind of 3 of Cups, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords type action. You've had your heart hurt enough, and your heart is what's loyal, committed. You're capable of that. Loyal heart, please. Loyal heart. Too many. Why is loyal heart? One more. One more. Happy, happy. And that's where you're the happiest. That's where you achieve what you've been wanting. But it's been a little bit of a process for you. I can see that. You've had to learn that all that glitters isn't gold. Because that Knight of Wands we saw in the recent past attached to the lesson, sometimes just following your passion towards whatever kind of catches your eye leads to heartbreak and disappointment. The spiritual maturity is that you've learned that now. And now you know that a loyal heart is what you need to be happy. Playtime's over in that sense. And let's close this off with a couple of cards from the Lover's Oracle. These can come out as advice, you guys, so take it only as it resonates. But the advice here is to go ahead and make that romantic gesture with the Emperor and the Knight of Cups. You're ready. Look at the freedom in that heart. I love this card. The past is now behind you. Release it to embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you. Follow it with faith. Yeah, that's exactly what this is. There's your new path. Walking away from that energy of lack and manifesting what you truly wish. Have faith. Let's do another one. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind. For the heart is the gateway to the soul. Isn't that beautiful? Because back here we have you with the unable to make any moves, right? The King of Wands is being blocked, the action taker, by your own mind. Overthinking, King of Swords, trying to find some kind of logical answer to all of this. But it doesn't dwell in your mind. That's why the King of Cups comes out at the end. Here. That's where the work comes from. Your feelings, your intuition. This king is the deepest emotional character in tarot. One more. The answer dwells in your heart, King of Cups. And who lies there? The perfect partner with the Queen of Cups. One more. Surrender. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and all will work out. Exactly. The Three of Swords is coming up in your present tense. And what this is telling you, back here, Ten of Swords, Three of Cups, that play, that which led you to ultimate heartbreak in your past, has now settled into a spiritual maturity. We have the Emperor coming out. It's about shedding that fear of heartbreak, because you're different now. You've done the work to transform into somebody who can have true love in their life. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. King and Queen of Cups, as deep as the ocean. What a beautiful reading. Very mature, very balanced. I really dig the approach, my friend. So if this is you, this could be somebody around you going through this process too, depending on where you sit in the reading. If you're the Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands, this is somebody around you going through this process. And when they come out the other side, they come out with Emperor energy. Now ready to commit. Now understanding all of the lessons that they've had to learn and love. Same for yourself. Now you could be on the King's side, going through this process, heading towards the ultimate partnership with the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups. But first you wanted to level up, because what you want is an Empress. That's where your happiness comes from. Not these Knight of Wands characters who just come in for a little bit of passion, a little bit of action, and then it's over. It's like a flash, right? But what your true heart is calling you towards, Ace of Fire, is commitment with the Hierophant. And with the King of Pentacles, Taurus energy, that's where the King of Pentacles lives. All right, my friends. And that, oh, I'm sorry, with the Wands, that's the new you. That's what you've been waiting for and working towards. Beautiful. All right, my friends, that's what I have for you. I hope this resonated with some of you. I hope it helped. I'll post another love reading. This one seems quite specific to those of you in the collective where this applies. Good luck with this full moon, you guys. One thing's come to an end and another cycle is about to begin. And I really do like what I see here. Very mature. We have spiritual maturity as one of the first cards out. This is meant to grow you up and to make you realize where your ultimate happiness lies. I'll talk to you guys very soon. Take care for now. Bye.